Hey, what is up, everybody? Shout out to everybody tuning in on Twitch, on YouTube, on Instagram. We are live on Z3 Go Bang's channel, and I am XOXO Deej. If you know, you know. And we have a really special thing going on today.
Yeah, super special guest.
Super special guest today. One of our really dear friends who is this amazing Baltimore based artist rapper dropped his third album today. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for
Prince Mac beats up in this motherfucker. Hey. Yeah.
Shout out to Prince Mac for tuning in with us.
It's
Yes.
10,000 years, I'm free.
Yo, Zordon.
Yeah.
My guy.
So just to give y'all a little insight, Prince Mac, like I said, is one of the dopest lyricists here in Baltimore. He's known for his sharp lyricism, his wit, his commanding presence, and his love for the roots of hip hop, boom bap, battle rap, and truth telling. And on his third album, which is titled Dichotomy,
Economy splits me in half. See my division.
he takes us so much deeper than just rapping, you know. His album was entirely self-produced, mixed and mastered by yours truly, Z3 Go Bang.
I don't exist.
I think this album for him isn't really about proving something. It's really about revealing himself, revealing the dualities of like confidence and anger, pain and acceptance, grief and growth, right? And he really just painted a picture for us. Like I told him multiple times, this I love when artists, you know, have lyrical content that speaks to themselves as people in their growth and that hits close to home. So like I said, give it up for the one, the only Prince Mac Beats.
Mac beats up in this motherfucker. Hey. So real quick, Prince, can you introduce yourself and tell us about your musical journey so far?
My name is Prince Mac, also known as the Sarcastic Killer, also known as King Sarcastic, also known as your grandmother's favorite rapper and the reason your mom listens to Baltimore boom bap, also known as the reason why your auntie goes, "This is good, who sings this?" Also known as your little sister's favorite producer, also known as your big cousin's reason to go, "That kid is weird, why is he wearing a baseball jersey and it's 90 degrees outside?" Also known as, well, you get the picture.
Nah,
Okay, I like talk your talk.
So what got me into music, well, I've always loved music, but what got me into rapping specifically was I can remember the first beats that I fell in love with, like the mathematics beat that Most Def rapped on, or Worst Comes to Worst, Dilated Peoples, or The Message by Nas. And basically, I heard that and I was like, I love this. But also, I'm not gonna lie, it does stem from a little bit of just the fact that I didn't care for what was on the radio. And it was especially like Drake, couldn't stand Drake. And I was like, I could rap better than Drake. But like, me being like ill knowledgeable of how like music worked or like the inside of it, I didn't even know that people wrote raps when I first started rapping. Like I started freestyling because I was like, I rap better than Drake, and I would just go off the top. And then people I was around be like, oh, you can rap better than Drake. But it was like this thing that I started to like fall more and more in love with, and I was like, well, I can't be involved in an art form and not know the ins and outs of it. So I started doing the knowledge, going down rabbit holes, and then I got involved with Beats Not Bullets.
Hey, Beats Not Bullets. Shout out to Beats
Yeah.
Not Bullets, y'all.
I got involved with Beats Not Bullets this summer after my grandmother passed away. My grandmother passed away in November 16th, 2017. And I had a brief spell where I wasn't really talking. Or I wasn't sociable at all. It was really traumatic. It was also the time period where I just decided you gotta be tough or be strong. Like no one ever said you can't cry or you can't grieve. I guess took it upon myself for some weird reason, and in doing that, like it turned a few switches up that I still have yet to click back on to this day. But I can say going to the Beats Not Bullets program definitely gave me an artistic sense, as well as it gave me my voice back because I got to be around like-minded individuals who all shared a goal, and like we were all youth, and we were surrounded by elders and producers and people who are involved in business that didn't gatekeep information, and it's like, oh, you need to do this, this is how you do it. And I guess that was the key to unlock the other world, which is Prince Mac in music. But yeah,
Okay.
sorry, that was like a very long and drawn out.
Well, to be honest, you
But
answered.
yeah.
Look, my next question was going to be what were your inspirations and biggest influences, and you answered everything. Look at you seeing the future. This guy. Get this guy. Get this guy a crown award.
Okay.
Oh wait.
I know. Oh wait.
Oh wait.
Oh wait.
Oh wait.
He has that too.
Wow.
So, I guess.
Well,
Yeah.
I was about to say. I mean, is this the time where we talk about dichotomy?
Yeah, dichotomy. So Prince, so like, dichotomy is a really powerful word. You know, it means tension, balance, contrast, right?
Mhm.
I guess what inspired that to be the title of the album?
So the reason why it's the title is because, like you said, it's like a divide. It's like balance, and there were like several things that like I was almost weighing on a pendulum when I came up with the title. Like, should I stay or should I go? Like, do I stay? Do I leave? I'm used to writing this way, but in order to make this a better project, and in order to address some of these things,
Let's just talk about the
my
music. Everybody
usual like
listening to the music, everybody accepting
quirky
the music, but I know how to make music different. I know how to make sauce
or
music, real estate music, house music.
I'm sorry.
I never
it happens.
uh,
When you say certain words, that's gonna happen. Don't worry. Go, continue.
I got you. So with my usual like quirky approach to things, like I'm gonna jump off the top rope and then go in the front row and kiss your mom on the cheek and wear a championship belt on a starship and da-da. Like that's how I like typically write things for no reason except it's fun for me. But given everything that I was going through at the time, I just wasn't in the headspace to do all that. But I was like, if this is how I usually do things and I avoid the hard things, and I gotta pin this album that is all about like honesty and transparency with myself, I gotta find a way to balance that. So there were just a lot of different things that were like at war with each other, and I feel like Dichotomy was just the perfect title.
That's
But yeah,
fair.
I
that's
guess
pretty
that's
much.
sweet. That.
Well, I got a quick question for you, because I do want to play some of the stuff we have from that album. Now, y'all, the album dropped. The album dropped today. It's on
Yes.
all streaming platforms. You want to do a quick plug, Mister Mac?
There, I know we ain't talked in a long time. I'm sorry,
I
I've been
can't.
busy, girl. What I've been doing? I've been sitting in this exact place for a year, writing, making beats, airing my soul in my pen and pad, recording into this microphone right here.
Mm-hmm.
What have I been recording? My most personal album to date called Dichotomy, released today, 10/17, all streaming platforms. You got Apple Music? Oh, yeah, you can go there. What? You don't have Apple Music? Spotify? Spotify, it's there too. YouTube? Shoot. Pandora? Wow, that's different. It's there too. You said you want to buy it? iTunes. Yeah, my most personal project to date, my most honest project to date. and probably my most scathing project to date, Dichotomy, is out right now in your favorite streaming platform. So you should go listen to that.
Yes.
And if you don't, I don't know what's gonna happen to your grandma.
Hey, yo.
Please, yo.
Well, look, you heard him. Look, we're going to get right into it. So, this first joint is called I Talk to God, parenthetical, sometimes. I'm going to just go ahead and let the people at home listen to this joint. Hey, I'm talking to you.
I talk to God from time to time, and it sounds like my point exactly. Fly autopilot so the world can't impact me. My silent screams of agony, you're met with no compassion. He's laughing at me. Am I complacent? Can't erase this sneaking suspicion of feeling maybe God is a sadist. Maybe upon his face sits a smile when we struggle. Some will sin and fall short to the abyss by the numbers. The end date just confirms the suspicion of onlookers and those who fixate on how you live, man. From clergy collars to Tito's bottles, scantily clad models and 3-day revivals. And here I am, a man walking, a musician who refuses to pick up a Glock and spill what remains of his cranial content. Yes, it's kinda daunting through the darkness in the valley of death. I catch myself talking. I'm talking to you, to you, to you. I'm talking to you, to you, to you. I'm talking to you, to you. I ain't been straight with God since autumn of 2017. If it wasn't for my loved ones, he and I would almost never speak. I pray unselfishly, the subject is never me. People knock on heaven's doors and greet it with the bowl of keys. Remember being 14 and contemplating making deals with God to swap places. My heart aching, dealing with the guilt because granny didn't make it. Sitting fighting all my battles with Satan but didn't say shit. I thought silence and suppression made me tough, but the mind of a shorty shouldn't be so rough. Remain grateful, all the while my heart is subverting and I'm just supposed to act like it doesn't hurt me. So do you wanna feel how it feels to crash when on the right path because Jesus took the wheel? I wrote a third verse and it has a happy end and hope that God doesn't give me writer's block before I finish. I'm talking to you, to you, to you. I'm talking to you, to you, to you. I'm talking to you, to you. Talking to you, to you. Okay, I lied. There is no happy ending. Told not to question God, but needing answers to my questions. Like, Lord, if you're listening, could you deal me something different? Cause my hand, it has a hole and I feel everything slipping through. There's many different instances where I drown my sorrows in penmanship. Like right next to you, that's where Brendan sits. But you took Mary and I ain't been Brendan since. I'm overthinking, I'm not divine creation, I'm a bastard. See, they kicked my mom's off the choir loft cause she was having me. Saw her pregnancy is nothing but depravity. See me now and show me mad teeth in every cavity. But it's only separation they preach. And when I need you most, that's when you seem to be the most out of reach. I hate that as I'm writing this song, I'm more frightened that you'll bridle my tongue and I'll get struck by.
Yes.
Good Lord, man. You was whapping your ass off, man.
Yeah.
You're a whapper.
Yo, and like a small tidbit. So I was able to like listen to the album during the makings because, you know, Z3 go bang, right? So Prince allowed me to like listen to it as it was being mixed and mastered. And Prince, I just gotta give you your props. Like that's one of my favorites. Because
Thank you so much.
I think a lot of times when we talk to God, because we were, you know, I'm not gonna indoctrinate is not the word I want to use, but we're indoctrinated from a young age, and a lot of us have this feeling that it's just this all present, you know, omnipotent thing that can affect our lives, right? And not saying that's right or wrong, but the thing that I got from it was most of the times when you're talking to God, we really don't realize that we're talking to ourselves, right? If we're made in His image, right? So I really enjoyed it because I didn't look at it like you were talking to somebody else. I just looked at it and I heard it as though you were talking to yourself and talking to each stage of yourself, right? And really talking yourself through everything that you were experiencing as far as your grief and as far as feeling like, you know, hoping that you were just going to be able to make it to the next stage. So, like, I know my interpretation is my interpretation because you just, like, I guess, piggyback on that a little bit.
So I definitely love and respect your interpretation, and weird because like I didn't think of it that way at all, but hearing it is just like wow. um, because in mine it kind of is talking to this like omnipotent or omnipotent like presence or whatever, but at the same time it's like I guess you could say pushing a boundary, or like a lot of people are like this ever present entity or person. God is a they them, by the way. No, so this ever present entity is just like there, and like these things are gonna happen to you, and you can't really question it. And I'm just like, why? Like every bar, like it comes like from the heart. Like they're like feel like God is a sadist. I feel like whatever this force is in the universe, like that may or may not be us, that may or may not just be the universe, that may or may not be this 73,000 foot dude in the sky, like that controls everything. It just feels like a lot of the time you hear love thrown around a lot, but it's like I've had to endure some shit, good sir. Wow. um, but yeah, but at the same time, I talk to God sometimes, and it sounds like
My point
where you
exactly.
where you at? My point exactly. Where you at? Like,
But yeah, that's why I got
like
that's why I got that from it because it's like you said, sometimes we talk and it's like, yo, where are you at? And that's why I really got that interpretation of like sometimes we don't realize that it's really just us, like a version of us that we're talking to that hasn't manifested just yet. Because it's going to be silent, right? You're not going to know what you know or feel what you feel or learn what you learn until you get there. So,
Oh no, I got rid of him for 2 seconds because computers are funny. Okay, he's back. Sorry about that. Continue.
he got rid of me.
never.
I actually, speaking of, I had a question for you, real quick, sir. So, how did you approach the storytelling in your lyrics for this album, like conceptually? Like, what was it that you were thinking about primarily? Cause like cause like a lot of songs on here touch on different notes, different emotions. So I was just wondering, like, when you were writing it, you said you were going through a lot and you had a lot on your mind. Like, how did you approach storytelling with all of that going on in your life? Like, how did that help you forge this body of work, so to speak, into a masterpiece?
I would say that I did a lot of challenging myself. Not even, I guess you could say with it being a challenge in mind, but it's like I know how I typically write on a regular day, and I'm like, no, I need to get this out both in a therapeutic sense, but also to be more transparent with my music. I'm not gonna lie. Like majority of this album, a good amount of this album came from spite. Um, it was, oh, you say this about me and like people that rap like me and people that produce like me, but like I'm not necessarily just gonna give you what you want, because then I wouldn't be able to do the art form that I love myself. I'll do the opposite. You don't like the way that I do this, I'm gonna be the only one that does this on my project. Um, like I feel like certain people want me. I call it. Some people want me to rap about having unprotected sex with my gun, and it's like I don't do that, and like I don't have a gun. Like I can't. I refuse to rap about what I don't do and what I'm not about, and I don't have unprotected sex with my gun, and I'm not going to. And you're not gonna get me to necessarily rap about it either. So it was me challenging the way I usually write, from avoiding the zany and being truthful and diving into the hard shit versus like just avoiding it. But it was also me being true to myself at the same time. Like I know what I do, I know what makes me me, and just, can I say I'm a badass motherfucker when it comes to this shit.
Look, I'm glad you said that because my favorite song is on the docket next. I have a lot of
shit.
things I want to get off my chest. Ladies and gentlemen, my favorite song on the album, one of his personal favorite songs on the album. This is the first song I mixed, and I was like, yeah, nah, I'm doing this project. I got you. Don't even worry about it, bro. We in there.
This the hop off the toilet song for real.
Yo, this is the accidental skid mark song. You know what I mean?
Yo.
This is the pinch it off and get it together song. All
Pinch it
right.
off is so crazy.
This song is about to be a soundbite whenever you enter my chat from this day forward, good sir. Ladies and gentlemen, without further motherfucking ado, heel
Heel
turn.
turn.
I have a lot of things I want to get off my chest.
Feeling hated and underappreciated every time it truly matters. I'm back to murder beats and satisfy my dark passenger, so laugh it up. New age lasted or crush your clavicle master who don't care, can charge it to my attitude. I ain't Pac, in other words, I am mad at you. Rap Dexter Morgan, Morgan the whack, and that's the truth. M99, then come back to take a stab at you. Ain't nothing sweet like pamplemousse or a passion fruit. You got a republic of great fans, they gassing you. All your power lies in your iPhone, you got apple juice. See, narcotics bring families to their tomb. Similac is cognac, crack pipe is the heirloom. A rattle in a baby's hands playing with death. Come of age, spark it up and start slaying the rest. Of brain cells, your brain swells every time I hit your noggin. Heel turn in effect, is this what you niggas wanted?
Moments of wisdom are few for the new warriors.
I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Sick of trying to find the peace between quitting and being fired. Brain is wired and firing on all cylinders. Ain't no more Mr. Nice Guy, you trifle with my willing up. Too many circles of brothers who don't care. Almost X'd out, try the angle where I stand on my square. My work ethic is epic and I'm blessed. My success, it even got the OGs pressed. I flex dialect, so this is what it's come to be. I'm doing this for me, so fuck you and your cup of tea or your preference. You gon' be on my jock with this next shit. Cross more off my checklist and call it Xmas. Y'all had silver bullets, we had laptops. Ain't have to hit the block or pop a Glock, survive the blacktop. Didn't have to dirty my hands with Cuban cash crops or compromise who I say I am for a fast knot.
To be driven by what I am driven by best, and I ain't talking love. I'm talking hate, hate.
I've had niggas try to debunk my blackness and further my dissension, debuff status like, wow, I can't believe it's not Kendrick. Got bumper sticker bars supposed to be hard hitting, but only get the nod from these fake smart niggas. Funny thing about those who try to stumble after me, they try to press the issue with empty clips from a magazine. Got a bullet with your name written in ink, do you get it? Or should I slow it down a couple beats? My name be in your mouth so much, I see the stretch marks. Your mom had a tape of the Mobtown Blackheart. Your song sucks, which fits because you swallow, kid. Claim defeat communities with grafted ass politics. Back to back admonishments, bitch, still standing. Claim to protect women, but bitch about throwing hands, Mr. Candidate. You're just a nut chasing a squirrel, and I'm the baddest motherfucker in the world.
They didn't feed me nothing but garbage, so I let myself become garbage. I became complacent with everything that they said.
Feeling hated and underappreciated.
Man, what's your problem? You my fucking problem.
Very much
Good
spiteful.
Lord. Good Lord.
I felt the spite. I felt it.
Spit.
The spite was crazy.
Espite.
Espite. No, sometimes you gotta step on niggas' necks and let them know, like, I don't give a fuck what you think this is or what you think I should be or what you think you are. Like, fuck you. I'm the shit. Let me show you this shit. So, you know Prince.
Shit, look. Prince Mac beats up in this motherfucker. Hey, Prince Mac beats up in this motherfucker. Hey.
That shit just spoke to me though, cause like I was a baby rapper. I am a baby rapper, and I'm not as like lyrical, spiritual as y'all. But in the short time of me rapping, I too dealt with people, having opinions about what my content should be, how I should sound, what I should be like, what beats I should be like, all of that shit. And it gets irritating after a point, and it's like, your ass. Like, I've been doing this like a shorter time than you, and I'm younger than you, and your ass. But I'm gonna be quiet.
or I won't. Or I won't. So it's funny that you bring that up, because I actually had a question.
You said heel turn freestyle.
Oh, word! Hey, yo, actually, that shit would be fire.
Oh man.
See, so
you got the beat already.
You're loud. But I might. You're loud.
Hey,
but
if
it drops, it drops.
Hey, if it drops, it's gonna hit someone on the head.
If it drops, So what I'm hearing is you're giving me permission to do heel turn freestyle.
Heel turn freestyle.
Okay.
Yo,
say less.
That shit gonna be fire.
You got the beat already.
You're right.
All right, look, we got permission. Prince Mac beats up in this motherfucker. Hey.
Oh, say less.
So I was just gonna ask you, how do you balance staying true to you and your style while trying to evolve with the times? Outside of the what you've already stated as far as like the pushback you receive and things like that. Like, what's your primary motivation in order to stay true to you while also evolving your sound?
There's many different levels to many different people. You can love multiple things at once. You can have multiple different skill sets. It's kind of more about what you aren't about than what you are, in a sense of you can love multiple things. You can write about multiple things. You can progress while working on multiple things, but it's about not letting people try to push you or paint you into this corner or try to make you into something you're not, or try to make you conform to what they feel like is the best version of this art form that we all share. Now, I'm not going to lie to you and say like I'm not snobbish when it comes to like certain shit, but I've never once walked up to someone and just went like, "Hey yo, you're shit. You're not this and you're not that." And the third, because I feel like it's more about what you don't say than what you do say sometimes. Mm-hmm. Like, you could be like, this beat doesn't sound like this, or he doesn't rap like this, which, yeah, you said that, but I internalized that like, oh, you're saying I'm not black enough because people that rap on these beats do it this way, and when they do it this way, it's about this part of our culture that, that's just not me. And I feel like people try to like question my culture and who I am as a person, but like through smoke and mirrors and through their music preferences and shit like that. And so I just try to stay true to what I do. Like, I can still rap with like my zany outer space elbow drop bars, and we now seen through this project I can also be personal, and I can have eye to eye contact, like relatable music. But one thing I won't do is let somebody try to make me do what they want me to do just because at the end of the day, you're not gonna get me to have unprotected sex with my gun. You're not gonna hear me talk about all 83,572 girls that I was with last night. It's just not me.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a perfect segue. Because I feel like anybody that tries to get you to do any of those things deserves to get piled right in the kisser.
Oh wow.
Pow.
Yeah, you like that? You like that? Come on, segue God. Come on.
Pow, right in the kisser.
Right in the kisser. So, if I may, good sir, one of my others. This song turned. This was a diamond in the rough. Cause I remember when you let me hear this before, I'm like, yo, this song has the potential to like be number 2 on the single list. Possibly, it's a contender for number 1. Cause Heel Turn's my fucking favorite. But this thing could take it over if it really, really wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
You're never gonna out.
Oh, look.
Heel Turn is that one.
Nah. But before we do that though, we got to get into some depth. So what I'll do is I'm gonna take a couple minutes. You like what I'm doing here? You like it? Yeah. Take a couple minutes, and just gonna ask one more quick question. So in the song, "Couple Minutes," unironically, you have a skit in the beginning. You wanna kind of give us a little bit of, I guess, backstory on how you created that skit and why it was such. I think it was probably the best thing you could have added, but why it felt so much more personal than some of the other skits you've done on the album.
You mean the constant criticism joint, or are you talking about
no, the one with
poem thing?
Couple minutes.
Couple minutes is.
Oh no, it's what's the name of that song? The one that you had.
Oh, G-Day?
G-Day.
Yes.
G-Day.
Yeah. It was the beginning of G-Day.
G-Day. Well,
because I did want to ask you that before we got into the next song.
Okay. So try to incorporate at least one story rhyme with every album. I'm probably not gonna keep doing it, but like I try to. And so I was like, what's something that everyone can relate to? News. So I was like, okay, this is the story of basically gun violence. So the way I came up with the beginning is I was like, how am I going to lead? How am I going to make this fit into an album that doesn't really about like gun violence or anything like that? It's about me. So I figured, okay, a bit of Prince Mac lore, which is like unfortunate, and you can shun me or whatever. But like after a while, like of just so much like negativity and like bad like news, I genuinely stopped watching the news. I was like, okay, every time I turn this television on, I'm going to like be like dejected or sad or depressed. And to be honest, it got to a point where I was like, I'm just not going to watch the news anymore. So I figured, why not let the setting be therapy? And the way that came about was I basically wrote the script for it. I sent it to my close friend, Gabrielle Brooks, who actually is studying right now to become a therapist. So I felt like it would be a great prolific thing if I had her be the person to help me bring this vision to the forefront, because that's already what she's studying. And she was like, okay, so am I allowed to like do changes, revisions? Or I was like, whatever your therapist sounds like, not your therapist, like the therapist you go, whatever your like you as a therapist would sound like, change whatever, make it sound however, because I want this to be like an actual session. And the funny story about, well, not funny, but like the cool thing about the intro to GDAI, or Guns, Drugs, and Ignorance, is we actually had a nice, I want to say like 5-minute like pseudo-therapy session that led into that, so that she could do her therapy voice and that I could be in the right frame to deliver the lines the correct way. I don't know if that answered the question, but
No,
like,
it definitely did.
I guess I was gonna say I guess it does bring us in depth at least.
Yeah.
Well, look, here's what I can do. I'll play the excerpt of the beginning of that song real quick, just so everyone can hear exactly what it is we're referencing.
Thank you for sharing that. That actually helps to add a lot more context into just everything we've been talking about. Brendan, we are nearing the end of our session right now, but we do have a little bit more time left. So considering just all the great progress you've been making, I wanted to see if there's anything else you might want to discuss before we wrap up today.
Yeah. First, thank you so much, Doc. Actually, if you don't mind, can we talk about this weird dream I had? I just haven't been able to wrap my head around it myself, and I feel like there's a lot of layers to it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's no problem. So tell me what happened in this dream.
That's one of my favorites. I love that. I love working on that. I was like, oh man, you guys did that.
I love that. And if I can be, yep. That's such a theme with like a lot of artists that I personally listen to. Like not even just rappers, but R&B artists. Like a lot of people are incorporating therapy and those types of conversations into their songs and their the themes throughout their albums. So yeah. And we're about to go into.
Well, I'm going to play a couple minutes for the people in the back.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also going to be mindful of time here. So
shout out to Slangston Hughes or artist Alien 777 and Moonchild.
Slick Vic, low.
Shout out to your baby. Your baby. No.
I just saw who was here.
Yes, that's your baby.
My baby.
My baby.
Oh, don't worry. We're going to play her verse in a little bit.
Shout out to your baby. What's up, man?
Also, I want to give a big shout out to Have Faith for the excerpt at the end of this song, because this song is a banger.
Love you, Faith.
Yeah, but without
you ain't even here, bro. I love you, Faith. You want to see this somehow? It's my sibling right there. Love you, Faith.
But without further ado, I present to you a couple minutes.
Just constant criticism. Maybe there was a lot of praise, but I didn't hear it. Because when you're in that mindset, you just hear the criticism.
I crash land in the concrete burst. Once again robbed of the winner's purse. Gotta brush off the dirt, kinda hard when it's 6 feet's worth. Excavate through the density so I can leave Earth. At the moment I was coasting through words outspoken. Live a little bit and then the floodgates open. My schema still scheming up ways to live in the past, but it clashed with the fire lit under my ass. I had 2 options, get active or die stagnant. Make a name or continue in my slow descent to madness. Depression was depression and head spinning, questioning everything. Couldn't eat, trying to get out from this boulder. Obsessing about things I have no control over. 1, 2, kick out, then I free my shoulders from the mat. Introducing Prince Mac, the black cardiac symbol to the masses. The shy charismatic gave him hits like the message in my melanin magic. Handpicked by the scene frantic, the gold standard. Solidified by the crown I attained. Crazy how a color adds solace to the pain. Artivist of the year, the name that they gave me. Not stacking chicken, but it's still all gravy. A temporary fix to a long-term issue. Hit the ground running, here's a taste of what I've been through. Can I have a couple minutes of your time just to tell you what's been on my mind? Can I have a couple minutes of your time just to tell you what's been on my mind? Get it off my chest, it's probably for the best if I'm gonna continue this grind. So, can I have a couple minutes of your time just to tell you what's been on my mind? I ponder my existence through vision transistors, 5 feet 9 inches in a gang of inhibitions, a grip of insecurities, a bunch of second guesses, repeated bad decisions that should have been life lessons. I'd say I've lost the most gold in a prideful chokehold, walking a tightrope between affirmative and boastful. Those who know me don't really know me, and those who really know me should fear my thoughts when I'm lonely. Sleep with the TV on because the walls have eyes. I hear them whisper to each other and divulge my lies. Yeah, the ones I tell myself for comfort, so I drown them out with broadcast sounds and resume the slumber. I made my bed and I've swept you off your feet, dusted off a 45 and wiped a tear from your cheek. I'll hold it down, but if I fold and show humanity, then dream a little dream of the me that you can stand to see. Can I have a couple minutes of your time just to tell you what's been on my mind? Can I have a couple minutes of your time just to tell you what's been on my mind? Get it off my chest, it's probably for the best if I'm gonna continue this grind. So, can I have a couple minutes of your time just to tell you what's been on my mind? If you say goodbye to me tonight, wait, that's not my lyric, but I figured you should hear it. I'm an innocent man, not opposed to hysterics. I'd rock the boat more, but I'm anxious about the current state of things, state to state. My state of being was being disturbed by things people state without seeing. Prince status in the air, it's suspended, lodged right between a blanket and a balcony. Character in question, got my own brothers doubting me. After the big apple observed like a serpent, ponder if this being in a clique shit is worth it. Bearing my soul naked, Garden of Eden turbulence. If you knew my heart, you know my pain. 1,000,001 things weighing inside my brain. How could you question me? Expected me to shed my skin and flake. Visceral hate predated the year of the snake. Can I have a couple minutes of your time? Can I have a couple minutes of your time? Get it off my chest. Can I have a couple minutes of your time?
Time, grind, time. This is the waking dream. And reality as we know it is disintegrating. Walking fine lines between dark and light. We can either remain oblivious, choosing which mask to wear each day, or we can free ourselves, free our minds, free our hearts. When we just be and release. It's a blessing what a couple minutes can do. Keep shedding and keep being you. One love.
One love.
One love.
One love. One love. One love. What up, kid? I know shit is rough doing your bid. When the cops came, you should have slid to my crib.
Hey, yo.
Dun, dun, dun. Can I have a couple minutes of your time?
Shout out to Prince Mac, man.
Shout out to Prince Mac. Yeah, I love that. I love the old school hip hop. Like we out on the corner somewhere in the Bronx.
Yeah, it gives that.
Like we out somewhere in the corner of the Bronx with a boom box. It gives that.
My shy old self said, I'ma sing for y'all on this project.
I like that though. I like
Harmonize.
when, yeah, I like when, cause why not? Why not just do your own thing?
Well, look. Since we have a special guest in the chat, shout out to Moonchild, yo.
Shout out to Mooney.
She be singing.
She be singing.
She be rapping.
She be rapping.
I heard she had a verse.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, look. Look.
Yes.
Hey, look.
Yes.
Hey, look.
Yes.
Hey,
Hype
look.
your lady up. Yes.
Hey, look.
Okay. He got a baddie.
Hey, look.
Baddie.
Hey, look. I heard she might have did some damage on this album.
Oh, I heard she
Take them back to America in my Dora wig.
Boots and made for walking, so you shouldn't be talking.
If your story is holy,
If your story is holy,
then
I might come
cross you.
Ah! I'm sorry. That's not my
heard
favorite bar. Y'all know what my
ate.
favorite bar is.
I heard she ate. Hum dum dum.
Can I have some more? More, please.
How did it feel to have a fire ass verse from your girl on your album?
Got a fire ass verse from my girl on Sla. Now I got a fire ass verse from my girl on Dichotomy.
Dichotomy.
It feels great. And I feel like it feels great because a few of my favorite songs to do live is Today's Mathematics, which is my song, or Microphone Morlocks, which is a Slick Vic Low song where she's on the chorus and I'm a featured artist on there. So it's like, I love sharing the stage with her. Like, it's my favorite person on the planet. But it's like, there's few, like, people like her, Slangston, or Slick Vic Low, Lyrical Leviathan, Skills, even though he catches a few strays. Like, these
We love Skills.
are like, yeah, these my niggas for real. Either these my niggas or it's my lady. And if we had songs together, I would like love to be on stage with y'all too. So it's like, you get to do this art that you love, and then you do the art with the people you love, and it's probably the most fun. Even though I be giving Skills the blues, like, maybe I'll show up, maybe I won't, nigga. But at the same time, I be there all the time. Yankee your chain, nigga. Pause. But yeah, it's like, not even pause, presume. But yeah, it's just like, be on stage with the people I love, doing what I love, and there's probably nothing more fun for me than that.
I feel that.
So, like, to answer your question, to have a fire ass verse from my girl, it's a wonderful thing, because that means we get to do it live, and I get to do the art form I love with the people I love, and it's gonna be litty.
Good. And she ate you up a little bit. I'm sorry, I gotta give Mooney her credit. She chomped. Okay.
You and
she chomped.
See you and Z.
Look.
See you and Z want.
Look,
you and Z.
She chomp. Look, when we was together, in my head, I was like, I'm gonna eat his ass up one day. All right. So
she's saying that like she didn't.
She
chomped.
I didn't. I didn't eat his ass up or nothing. Just
I'm not
yet.
even a rapper. But anyway, it's not about me.
Chomp.
Don't do what? Don't renege.
Here you go.
Oh shit. Well, look. Due to time constraints, I think we should just play this family affair and let the audience hear that real shit.
Yes.
And with that bomb.
All right. So without
everybody say
All right. So without further ado, it's a family affair featuring Moonchild and the legendary Slick Vic Low.
It's a family affair, so throw your hands in the air, and wave them like you just don't. Ready to bust any trick that talks slick. Yeah, we gonna do this real loud. Ready to bust any trick that talks slick. Question, dude, you fucking with who? In this game of verb supremacy, apocalyptic playboy is back to scourge the industry relentlessly. Bring the cold water just to end your sleep. On some god shit, you gon' repent to me on bended knee. Young lord with ill vocal cords, this word to kill a priest. Killed the game, my first try, that shit is still deceased. My 3 albums like your favorite movie trilogies. Hieroglyphics written by a Wu-Tang killer bee. This is the anthem, throw all your hands up. Bring life to dead crowds, MC necromancer. And y'all suck when it come to spitting, y'all necromancers. Rather eat a Full Metal Jacket than hear your stanzas. Disrespectful banter when I'm up in a spirit gun. Beats and rhymes deafened and deaf, you gonna hear it, son. My fan makes your crew a negative segment of one kid. Dismissing dumb dunces who try to spit that dumb shit. Ready to bust any trick that talks slick. Yeah. Ready to bust any trick that talks slick. I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. Ready to bust any trick that talks slick. And I'm sensitive about my shit. Yo, let us know. Like Elsa, let it go. You know that I'm a pro, so like a blunt, I let it roll. Be careful who you running with, these niggas for the government. The paper make him lose their sense. He ain't seen his mother since. Quick to talk slick, but my paper's legit. Point you back to America in my Dora wig. Your boots ain't made for walking, so you shouldn't be talking. If your story is holy, then I might come cross you. Quick to talk slick, but you better check my papers, I'm legit. Better check the state before you hawk spit. It's a fantasy, I know that you're a fan of me. Quick to talk shit, cause me is who you wanna be. I lie to no man, I lie to no women. I tell the whole truth, then they act like I'm the villain. If I sold you dope, I could tell you lies and you might believe it. The world better be humble before I act conceited. sensitive about my shit.
Ready to bust any trick that talk slick.
Yeah.
Ready to bust any trick that talk slick.
I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.
Verses converse with the gods, Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas. Nigga, nah, K-Mac, Islam, and Scar. No service in your bars, your pen lack the charge. Still city roots mixed with B-More's frequency. I'm too real, too ill. MCs get killed for no reason other than breathing. If your rhymes is divine, I don't believe in Jesus. Been spitting fire on mic since the original 5 seasons. To watch the flow glow. I'm the last dragon with the rhymes blasting. You get dragged, ho. Light 'em, yo. Burn 'em with a single drag, though. You ain't no spitter, bro. Use your mic like a stripper pole. Tear jerking, twerking for the industry. No pseudo thug, sniff and blow. The only time you had the thing tucked was when you dressed the drag hoe. Stages, you shouldn't touch them. Rap skater pros, tricks, we gon' bust them. It's the unusual suspects, you can't touch them. Rhyme design like fine fashion, every line is custom. Bow.
Ready to bust any trick that talk slick.
Yeah.
Ready to bust any trick that talk slick.
I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.
Ready to bust any trick that talk slick.
Yeah.
Ready to bust any trick that talk slick.
I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.
This
Because
my
it's
shit.
hypocritical, nigga. You got guns, you surrounded by gangsters and killers, all your niggas. Like, fuck is you talking about? Nigga,
Talk about something else.
Didn't need the criticism, didn't need my own crew dissing me and dogging me.
Whatever needed to
that
get done,
part.
I done it.
That part.
I done it.
That part. Yo, that's my shit.
Man, I want to play more, but
But
I want y'all to go listen to it. Y'all not gonna deny my man his streaming money.
period.
Period.
Yes.
Quick to talk shit, but the
But
page is
it's
legit. Take them back to America. Yo, you know what's
And
crazy?
that's
She
all
wrote that
we-
verse before Ice was icing. Did she see the future?
No facts.
Be careful who you running with. These niggas for the government.
Period. Yes.
Yo, shout out to Mooney once
Shout out
again,
to
man.
Moonchild. Yo, this album Prince was so fun. Like I said, I listen to secular and I love secular. I love this album because, like I told you earlier, it's so much growth and it's so much transparency and honesty and vulnerability. And it was just, thankfully I have a behind the scenes vision because I was able to hear it be, mixed and mastered. I was able to witness, it going from raw to finished, and it was just so much fun. It was just so much fun to experience. It was so much fun to listen to. It was so much fun to hear like the metaphors and the flips and the rippity rappity, but also to like catch on to moments of you just like literally, like I told you, dipping into your journal and me just being like, damn, like that's some real shit. So I'll always give artists props for, being real and transparent. So congratulations once again.
Congratulations, my brethren.
On a fire ass drop, on a fire ass album during spooky season. They said it gets spooky in October, and it's about to get spooky for these niggas, okay?
It's spooky and
it's
tricky.
Spooky for these niggas, all right?
Thank y'all so much. Like, A, for just being who y'all are and like always being positive and helpful and just dope and genuine caring people. Yeesh, thank you for always taking an interest in these artists and finding ways to make shit better and make shit work and making niggas' dreams come to reality. I've heard about it. I've seen it. And Steve.
Oh man.
Steve.
That me.
Zip nipples.
Yo, with the nipples out?
Zip
Whoa, wait a
triples
minute.
with the nipples is crazy.
Zip Thripples. Thank you for helping turn my coal into el diamante, a diamond,
Yes,
okay?
no blood diamonds here.
Hopefully this shit go diamond. Like, come on.
This
Turn
shit-
me into the next benefit.
This shit done gone triple. Listen, this shit done gone triple platinum and diamond in our phones. So
Look,
you
about
know.
to be king of the underground scene. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
They gonna hear Hell Turn. Everybody gonna be like, oh.
Youngest in charge, nigga.
Period.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm dead ass going to do a heel turn freestyle. I just really want you to know that.
Nah, she means that shit.
I'm writing as we speak. I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna have him do
I'm
this.
down.
I'm gonna have him do the shablam, and I'll be like, "Yo, send this to Prince. Don't tell me what he say though. Don't tell me what he say."
Yes, sir. Well,
Like,
shit. I don't want to, I appreciate you.
XOD.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule.
Yes.
You know what I mean? In order to do this pop up, because we didn't plan this, guys. It just
No, we
worked out
planned
like
it. Y'all
this.
just. I appreciate y'all for giving me what y'all knew was coming.
Nah, we planned it, but we definitely made it work tonight.
Yes.
We definitely did. And look, big shout out to Prince Mac for taking time out of his busy schedule once again.
Y'all sent me the text. I was like, now?
Yes, now.
I was like, oh shit.
Yes, now.
I tried to prep you earlier. If you caught my drift, I was like, yeah, I'm a prep him.
No, she definitely prepped you because I was just gonna be like, yeah, so like, yeah, push this button, push this
Line of
button,
fire, nigga.
push this button,
Y'all
push
by
this
fire,
button.
nigga.
All right, freestyle real quick.
It's like, yo, bombastic, drastic. Your style made of plastic. They call me a bastard. My mom and sperm donor wasn't married when I was born. Now I'm scorned, blow the horn.
Whoa.
Over here, I leave y'all torn and tattered like pieces of paper, running capers. I'm fake Michael Jackson like Wiley Draper, hitting a moonwalk. When you talk, I walk away and catch some Z's, like Z3 falling out of the sky and falling into these arms, cause I will not let my brother catch any bodily harm. Come over here with a spinning back kick on you bastards and a bat flick. I'm ratchet. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, yo, shout out to the
Okay.
actual freestyle though.
Oh God,
We love those.
we love those.
Well, in summation or in closing, is there anything you want to say before we go ahead and shut it down?
Yes. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much. To the peeps out there, please stream Dichotomy so I can have a Lambo truck. Not really. I just want to be ducked off somewhere. And I heard we not to get too political on these things, so up frozen water.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah. I want it to be a warm winter myself.
Okay.
Up frozen water. Yeah.
All right. Well, shit. Look, with that, you know what I'm saying. Anything you want to say, Mrs. XO Dijon?
I just want to say thank you for gracing the Fiber Forecast with your presence and your talent. Thank you for being talented. Thank you for being who you are. You know, I love you like my little brother. I love Mooney. You're super talented. You're kind. You're amazing. And I just want you to keep going. The talent speaks for itself. Don't let anybody, anybody,
Not even me.
not even us, anybody tell you any different. And yeah, I'm just excited. I'm so excited to see where you're going to go from here. So nothing but love and peace and support over here.
All right. Well, with that being said,
I love y'all. Thank y'all so much.
oh man, love you too, brother. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it has been another successful Fiber Forecast. We're going to go ahead and take a small break. We are going to be streaming live on Twitch and on the Yizzle Tizzle, okay? Feel free to join us over there if you have a thine time. Until then, Prince Mac beats up in this motherfucker. Hey!
Hey!
All right. All right. Say goodbye to all our peoples over on the YouTubes. I love y'all.